Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. There's a lot going on right now in the NFL, and the Cleveland Browns are squarely in the middle of it. If you're a diehard Browns supporter, you know that this franchise has always been about resilience, passion, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. Over the past few seasons, they've been building something special, and this year might just be the year everything clicks. You see, with the NFL landscape shifting so rapidly, especially in the AFC North, the Browns are positioning themselves to be a true powerhouse, and recent developments point to some game-changing moves that could redefine the division's hierarchy. Let's start by talking about some of the most intriguing news, which has fans buzzing: the latest rumors and confirmed moves involving key players, coaching strategies, and the broader NFL shifts. One of the biggest stories right now revolves around the quarterback position. Cleveland, as we know, has been searching for stability at the QB spot for quite some time. After a series of different players trying to fill that role, the Browns finally seem to be on the verge of landing a game-changer. There's been a lot of chatter about Kirk Cousins, the veteran QB from Minnesota who has been linked heavily to Cleveland. Now, this isn't just speculation. Multiple reports suggest that Cleveland is actively exploring options to bring Cousins in, and if that happens, it could be a seismic shift for this franchise. Cousins, for those who might not be fully aware, is a quarterback with a solid track record. He's known for being consistent, accurate, and capable of leading an offense that can put up points in a hurry. His experience, especially in high-pressure situations, could be exactly what Cleveland needs to take that next step into serious playoff contention. And let's not forget, he's a player who has shown that he can thrive in a system that emphasizes both the passing game and strategic game management. For Browns fans, this is exciting because it signals a possible new era, one where the team no longer depends solely on a young, developing quarterback, but instead invests in a seasoned leader who can elevate the entire offense. But the potential signing of Kirk Cousins isn't the only big story. The Browns have also been busy behind the scenes, working on their roster, making strategic moves to strengthen their defense and add depth on offense. Defensive coordinator Joe Woods has been implementing new schemes, and the team's front office has been aggressive in free agency and the draft, aiming to fill gaps that have hampered them in past seasons. The defense historically has been a mixed bag, sometimes solid, sometimes giving up costly plays at critical moments. The aim now is to make it more consistent, more aggressive, and better at forcing turnovers. If Cleveland manages to do that, along with an upgraded offense led by a quarterback like Cousins, their chances of competing at the highest levels skyrocket. And speaking of defense, one of the key players to watch is Myles Garrett. He's not just the face of the Browns' defense, but also one of the most feared pass rushers in the entire league. Garrett's ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks can change games single-handedly. With the addition of more talented pieces along the line, Cleveland is aiming to create pressure that can collapse opposing backfields and turn the tide of games in their favor. The defensive line has been a focus of the Browns' offseason plans, and if they can maintain health and cohesion, it could be a nightmare for offenses in the AFC North. Now, let's look at what this means for the division. The AFC North has always been one of the most competitive, with teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers fighting fiercely for supremacy. But with the Browns making these strategic moves, especially if they land Cousins or another veteran quarterback, they could be stepping ahead of the pack. The Ravens have had their ups and downs, Lamar Jackson's health has been a concern, and the Bengals, while talented, are still searching for consistency on defense. The Steelers, meanwhile, are rebuilding with younger players and new coaching staff. Cleveland's window to capitalize on this moment is wide open, and the anticipation among fans is palpable. You might be wondering, how does this all translate into the upcoming season? Well, if Cleveland can integrate a veteran quarterback like Kirk Cousins smoothly into their offensive system, they instantly become one of the most balanced teams in the league. Their offensive line has been improving, and with the addition of a reliable passer, the Browns' offensive attack could finally reach that next level. Plus, with a strong running game led by Nick Chubb, who remains one of the best backs in the league, Cleveland has a potent combination of ground and pound and aerial attack. This kind of versatility is exactly what playoff-caliber teams need to succeed deep into January. Let's not forget the coaching staff either. Kevin Stefanski has been praised for his offensive ingenuity and ability to develop quarterbacks. Under his guidance, the Browns' offense has shown flashes of brilliance, but consistency has been the missing piece. With a veteran like Cousins, Stefanski can craft a game plan that maximizes his strengths, keeping defenses guessing and opening up more opportunities for playmakers like Amari Cooper and Donovan Peoples-Jones. The chemistry between the coach and the player will be critical, and if they hit it off well, the Browns could finally unlock their full potential. Meanwhile, the fan base remains incredibly optimistic. Cleveland fans have endured a lot over the years with some tough seasons and playoff droughts, but there's a renewed sense of hope this year. The city is craving a return to the playoffs and perhaps even a deep postseason run. The Browns' past success, like their championship wins in 1964 or the memorable playoff games of the past, serve as a reminder that this team can rise again. The energy at First Energy Stadium is electric, and you can feel it in every discussion, every tweet, and every game day prediction. The players are aware of the expectations, and they're motivated to deliver for the loyal fans who have stuck with them through thick and thin. Now it's important to understand that not everything is set in stone. There are still questions to answer, and the NFL offseason is always full of surprises. Will Cleveland indeed land Kirk Cousins? What other moves are they planning behind the scenes? Will their draft picks fill the right gaps? How will their young players develop? All of these factors will determine whether the Browns truly become contenders or if they face setbacks once again. But the overall trajectory looks promising, and the optimism is justified given the organization's commitment to building a winning team. Looking ahead, the expectations for the Browns are higher than ever. Fans are dreaming of playoff success, and they're hoping this offseason's moves will finally bring stability and excitement. If all the pieces come together, the Browns could be a dark horse in the AFC, capable of knocking off some of the league's top contenders. The division rivals, especially Baltimore and Cincinnati, need to be on alert because Cleveland is coming back stronger, smarter, and more determined. The NFL is a league where a few key changes can turn a team's entire outlook around, and Cleveland is clearly positioning itself to be that team this season. So as we wait for the official announcements and see how training camp unfolds, one thing is clear. The Cleveland Browns are not just participating in the league's offseason story. They are rewriting it. They're setting the stage for what could be one of their most exciting chapters in decades. The passion of the fans, the strategic moves of the organization, and the potential of their roster make this a season worth watching closely. Cleveland's quest for another Super Bowl isn't just a dream, it's becoming a real possibility, and all eyes are on them now. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these developments? Do you believe Kirk Cousins is the quarterback who can finally bring stability and success to Cleveland? Are you excited about the defense improvements? How do you see the division shaping up this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. This is a community built on passion, and your voice is a vital part of it. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're on this journey together, and I can't wait to see what this season has in store for us. Keep the faith, Browns fans, the best is yet to come.